It was a typical Monday morning. As students shuffled into Roosevelt High School, the halls buzzing with chatter and laughter. But what started as an ordinary day quickly spiraled into a nightmare none would forget. As the first period commenced, a loud bang echoed through the corridors, sending shivers down everyone's spines. Confusion turned to panic as the intercom crackled to life, announcing a lockdown. Fear gripped the students and teachers alike as they scrambled to follow protocol, locking doors and hiding in silence. Time seemed to stand still as they awaited further instructions, the only sound being their frantic breaths outside the classroom. The air was thick with tension as footsteps approached. A chilling realization dawned upon them. The intruder was inside the school. Whispers of dread filled the room as they braced themselves for the worst. Minutes stretched into hours, each passing moment feeling like an eternity. Suddenly, a muffled cry broke the silence, followed by the sound of footsteps fading into the distance. Relief washed over them as the intercom crackled once more, signaling the all clear. Slowly they emerged from their hiding places, their faces pale with shock and relief. But the horror of that day would linger long after the lockdown was lifted. In the aftermath, stories emerged of close encounters and narrow escapes. Some spoke of hiding in closets, praying for safety, while others recounted the terrifying sight of the intruder prowling the halls. Traumatized and shaken, the students and staff struggled to come to terms with the events that had unfolded. In the weeks that followed, the school implemented stricter security measures, but the scars of that day would never fully heal. The once carefree atmosphere was replaced by a lingering sense of unease, a constant reminder of the fragility of life. Though time may dull the memories, the true horror of the school lockdown would never be forgotten, serving as a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurk just beyond the classroom door. It was a crisp autumn morning, the sun casting long shadows across the deserted schoolyard. As students trickled into St. Agatha's Academy, little did they know this day would forever be etched in their memories for all the wrong reasons. As the morning bell chimed, signaling the start of another mundane day, a sense of unease lingered in the air. It was a feeling that none could shake, a premonition of the horrors that were about to unfold. The first period passed uneventfully, but as the clock struck 11, a deafening alarm pierced the silence, sending shockwaves through the school. Panic erupted as teachers hurriedly ushered their students into classrooms, locking doors and barricading windows in a desperate bid for safety. Outside, chaos reigned as rumors spread like wildfire. Some whispered of a masked intruder armed with a deadly weapon, while others spoke of a ghostly presence haunting the halls. But amidst the hysteria, one thing was clear: they were not alone. Hours dragged by agonizingly slow as they huddled in darkness, their hearts pounding in their chests, every creak of the floorboards, every gust of wind rattling the windows, sent shivers down their spines. Time seemed to warp, stretching into an eternity of fear and uncertainty. Then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the alarm fell silent, leaving behind an eerie silence that was almost palpable. Tentatively, they emerged from their makeshift fortresses, their eyes wide with terror as they surveyed the aftermath. But the nightmare was far from over. In the days that followed, strange occurrences plagued the school. Whispers in the corridors, shadows darting just out of sight, and inexplicable cold spots that set chills down their spines. Rumors swirled, each more terrifying than the last. Some claimed to have seen the ghostly figure of a young girl wandering the halls, her anguished cries echoing through the empty corridors. Others spoke of strange symbols etched into the walls, ominous warnings of impending doom. Despite their best efforts to forget, the memory of that fateful day lingered like a specter, a constant reminder of the horrors they had endured. And as the years passed, St. Agatha's Academy became known not for its academic achievements, but for the chilling tale of the haunted school lockdown that had gripped it in fear. Maplewood High School stood tall and imposing against the backdrop of a dreary winter morning, its red bricks weathered by time and the memories of generations of students. But on this particular day, the halls would bear witness to a horror unlike any other, as the morning sun struggled to break through the thick blanket of clouds. Students shuffled into classrooms, their chatter echoing off the cold, tiled floors. Little did they know that the tranquility of the day would soon be shattered by the piercing wail of the lockdown alarm at the stroke of noon. Chaos erupted as teachers hurriedly ushered their students into classrooms, their faces pale with fear. Locks clicked shut, windows were hastily covered, and silence descended like a heavy fog, suffocating and oppressive. Outside, the world seemed to hold its breath as rumors swirled like snowflakes in a winter storm. Some whispered of a deranged intruder. Others spoke of a vengeful spirit seeking retribution for past wrongs. But amidst the confusion and fear, one thing was certain. They were trapped in a nightmare from which there was no escape. Hours stretched into eternity as they huddled together in darkness. The only sound the frantic beating of their hearts, every creak of the floorboards, every gust of wind rattling the windows, sent shivers down their spines, each moment dragging them deeper into the abyss of terror. Then, just when they thought they could bear no more, the alarm fell silent, leaving behind an eerie calm that was almost worse than the chaos that had preceded it. Slowly, cautiously, they emerged from their hiding places, their eyes wide with disbelief as they surveyed the aftermath. But the nightmare was far from over. In the days and weeks that followed, Maplewood High became a place of whispers and shadows, haunted by the memory of that fateful day. Some claimed to have seen apparitions wandering the halls, while others spoke of strange phenomena that defied explanation. Despite their best efforts to move on, the memory of the lockdown lingered like a curse, a constant reminder of the fragility of their existence. And as the years passed, Maplewood High School became more than just a building. It became a cautionary tale, a warning to all who dared to underestimate the horrors that lurked just beyond the classroom door.